Well, to those of us who are from the United States, this does not surprise us. In fact, I and many of us have been expecting something like this to happen. The United States is a country, a society that's falling apart. And it's not just this attempted assassination of President Trump. It's the whole society. It's the crime and the drug addiction and the shoplifting, the inability to do anything. Even a friend of mine who is from a small town in Texas was telling me that even there they have the drug addicts on the street and shoplifting that nobody can do anything about. And yet it is a world which lies are told to the people all the time. The slogans are repeated often. The slogans about democracy and freedom and justice, none of which exists. It is all a continuous repetition of slogans that are not only not true, have no validity in them. And when I try to tell my friends about what life is like in Vietnam, that is completely and totally the opposite of life in America. A lot of them just don't really believe it, because this is a communist country, and we've been told that communism is so bad, and of course it's just a bunch of exaggerations and lies that are repeated often. As I've often said to my friends, I haven't been back to the United States in 25 years. I spent a large part of my life in Europe, and there it's a little bit better, but also many of the same problems. And the roots of all this sickness and violence in America is that a long time ago they started substituting values for money, for the economy, for business. And as I've often say to my great young friends here in Vietnam, that now that you are on the road to becoming a rich country, that you have to be careful to not let money and materialism start to destroy your society, as has happened in the United States. So we need to be vigilant. Of course, the difference here is that your code of Confucian values really is much stronger and has much deeper roots than any of the spiritual systems that exist in the West. Of this I am sure.